Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. So I got a little update tonight, whenever. First of all, it is cold outside. I am not a winter fan. Don't like it. Don't care for it. Winter finally hit here in Michigan. I figured I was going to skip over this year. It seemed pretty mild. And all of a sudden, hey, now it's like -8 degrees and there's like 6 inches of snow or better on the ground. Not a fan. Can't say I'm a fan. I know all you snowmobilers out there like, yeah, snow. Well, to me it's like, dang it, snow. It's one of those things. So, I'll give you a little update what's going on. Got a few stash ads and some other goodies happening here. First off, there's a hobby show coming up this Saturday, the 4th, 2023, in Bay City, Michigan. It's the Mid-Michigan Modeler Makers Association, or group. They're putting this on, and it's from 8 to 4. It is at the, where did they say that was at? The LFA Hall over in Bay City. So if you guys are in the area, you guys just stop over. I'm going to be there and checking out everything. I'm not going to take anything to the show. I've never been to this show, so I'm going to ride this one out and see how things are done and kind of go from there. So another thing I want to bring to mention, the Cougar and a couple other builds. I noticed watching them on video, the metallic paint in these builds looks really weird. I don't know why. It must be just the way the LED lighting isn't here to the camera, because I know LED lights and digital cameras, they don't get along too well. So it must be the way it reflects on this, because in the picture it looks like it's like squiggly lines almost, the metallic does, or it's like camouflage looking. But the look of the car just normal. It just looks like normal metal flake paint. I mean, the metal flakes in is like very, very, very fine. So it's, yeah, so, you know, on video, the car doesn't look nothing like that. So it's kind of odd. And I thought, well, kind of bring that to attention a little bit and just, yeah, it don't look like that. It's, in person, it's like night and day different. So I might try something different, or maybe set different settings on my camera, or even put him in like a shadow box with incandescent light or something. I'm not sure. I'll try something different maybe next time. But it's only on the metallic paints, you know, the base color paints. Solid colors, that doesn't seem to matter. But I just noticed that. I was like, that looks kind of weird looking. So, yeah. What else we got going on? Oh, yeah. I can't be on the computer too long for these times right now. I could do maybe just enough to edit, but I can't like watch videos or do much commenting right now. My water pump went out on my computer. You believe that? The water pump went out. Told my brother that, he laughed. He says, the water pump? And I says, yeah, it's got a water pump and radiator with 2 fans that cools the CPU unit. And he started laughing. He didn't believe me at first. I was like, I'm serious, man, it does. So what happened, I'm just using the computer and it just shuts off automatically, because there must be like a thermal switch in there that just gets hot and it just turns it off to protect itself. So I got that going on, so it's good times. So yeah, so I'll have to get on Amazon or something and order me some new MSI parts for it and go from there. So it looks like a pretty easy installation. It all comes as a concealed unit, so it's got a pump with 2 lines and the radiator assembly fans. I don't know. When we bought the computer, I said, I want a good one. I want someone's gonna, yeah, that's what we got. So other than that, I'm going to show you guys some stash ads. Walmart has models back. I'm sure some of you may already know this. Maybe I'm behind the 8 ball on it. I don't know. A friend of mine come in the shop and said, hey, did you see the models at Walmart? I'm like, no way. Wife was getting out of work, and I called her and I said, hey, are you going to Walmart today? And she says, yeah, I got to grab a few things. I said, hey, check out the models they got there. And she said, they got models back? And she says, want me to grab you a couple? I'm like, yeah, well, just surprised me. So she FaceTimed me, showed me a few of them. I'm like, man, they're pretty picked over. So anyway, she surprised me with a few, and I'll show you what she brought me. You may have seen in the thumbnail already, but, you know, hey, I'll show them to you anyways. So first off, we got the International Scout. I've never had this model. Sorry guys, I'm bumping the chair, the camera, everything else, because everything's falling because I have it in the chair. I have a camera on a tripod on the back of a chair, on my other chair in here. It's just easier that way versus getting a big tall tripod out. Just the way I do it. It's just how things are. Like I was saying, I'm sorry, I'm also a little winded. I just got done taking garbage out to the road. My driveway's like 400 feet down, and yeah, it was pretty cold. It was a brisk walk down there, I tell you that. I'm talking brisk. Yeah. And once again, I hate winter. So we have the International Scout AMT Round 2 product. This looks like a pretty simple kit. It's almost, I'd almost have to looking at the parts in the back of it. It's like a glorified snap tight, but you glue it together. So she asked me about this one. I thought, I've never had this kit. It looked kind of cool. I thought, I've always seen it, and I thought, but I thought, hey, you know what? And I think this was like $16. It was actually pretty cheap. And I said, for the price, go ahead and grab it. I'll put it together. We'll make a hangout with the cool kids, some of the Broncos and the other F-150s or F-100s I got here. And throw a GMC I got in here. We can maybe make some kind of off-road scene for it or something, or going through the trails in the woods. I don't know, something. It looked cool. But yeah, so that was one of them. What else we got here? I know a lot of you guys have this kit, and it's been circulating around. Grumpy's Vega. I've not seen this kit. I've not watched any reviews on it. I don't know nothing about it, other than I see a lot of you guys have it, and you've been building it. So I figure, hey, must be a pretty good kit. Everybody's doing it, so I might as well too. The only thing I'm nervous about is the decals. I tell you what, these last, I know this is an MPC, but obviously it's round 2. The last AMT kits and stuff I've been getting, man, the decals are just horrible. Horrible. I mean, they just do not work well. They slide apart and they just break, and so hopefully Grumpy's doesn't make me too grumpy putting it together, because yeah, but this looks like a pretty cool build. Looks like a pretty cool car. I haven't opened it yet. I see it's got pad printed tires and everything in it, so that's kind of cool. So we'll see what it's all about. So that's the second one. A third one she got. I'm gonna bump the camera, hold on. Careful. We got this MPC Pontiac GTO Super Stocker. She brought this one to me, and I thought, this is pretty cool looking. I don't ever remember seeing this kit ever. I'm sure it's probably a late 70s, early 80s model, but looking at the parts tree in the back, I mean, it's basically kind of like an old school NASCAR kit. So I don't know. We got bonus. We got pad printed Goodyear tires, so that might be interesting to see. Like I say, it's basically just a NASCAR kit, just old schooler NASCAR. So I might get into this one and open it up. I'm kind of curious on it. So interesting. So that was kind of cool. We're getting to the good stuff. So got a 71 Mach 1, the 007 car. So I'm sure this is the same as the other Mach 1s that I've previously built. I'm not sure if there's anything different from the Mach 1 from the movie car, basically, other than the packaging. But looking at the back of the box, it looks like it's pretty much the same as the other kits I've done. Looks like it's got the same decal sheet and everything that I've had in my previous kits. So I've been wanting to build one of these in red with the black, so I thought, perfect opportunity. Or I thought gold and black would look cool, because that was kind of a neat look for this car back in the day. So either or. I even thought like a grabber blue would look good, but I don't know if they made these in grabber blue. Not that it matters, because my model, I can paint whatever color I want. But yeah, any of those colors I think look pretty cool. So one day I may crack this open and see what's inside. Okay, another one she picked up. Like I say, these were super cool prices, so she picked up a bunch of them. I have this one already, but I'm grateful to have another one. The Torino Cobra. I think this is a cool car. I've always wanted a Talladega back in the day. I thought that'd be so cool to have a something like that, or even one of these. I just like that long nose and the long sloop deck on it. I think that's just cool looking. So I have this kit on the shelf, and I built one of these a long time ago for somebody. Did that one in bright red, and I think that was a 390 car, I think, if I remember right. It was an older kit. So kind of cool. I'm kind of excited to get into this one. I feel some lumpage here. Yeah, I might have to open this up and make sure it's okay. almost feels like the body's, it's turned. So we have to maybe open her up and do emergency C-section and get that out of there, because I don't want it to damage it when I do open it up, you know. So I might want to check out that one. So the last kit she picked up, I've had this model before, I built this before, but this is new and improved. This has pad printed Firestones on it. The other one didn't have that. 67 Fastback. Check that out. The heck yeah, man. That's an awesome model right there. Like I say, it's got some different tires in it from the last one I built. Same wheels. Got a pretty cool looking decal sheet on this one this time. Like I said, as long as they're any good. So I really like the box art on that. I think that's really sharp looking. So yeah, so these are what she picked up at Walmart. So I thought that was very cool. So head down to your local Walmart and see if they got any model kits there. Or if you have already, hey, that's awesome. Like I say, I mean, they were 20 bucks. I mean, you can't beat the price on that. And the one I think was, I can't remember, she told me $16 or something. I thought, why not, you know? So other than that, a couple weeks ago, Tony was over. He brought me a few model kits over. We did some trading, and he brought this little Mustang over. I showed it to you guys a while back. This is an older monogram kit from back in the 80s, early 80s, probably 80, I'm guessing, maybe 79. And it was the whole kit's here. It's kind of like just a redoer, you know, just a rebuilder. So I have this kit that I've had for years. I got given to me a long time ago. A guy knew that I liked Capri's, and you know, they're one of my favorites. He gave this to me. I have the complete car. It's just, I was tearing it apart because it's a definite glue bomb, whoever put it together. No paint on it whatsoever. It's just box stock out of the box. That's it. But how cool is that? I have never yet seen one of these kits. I've never seen an actual Fox Body Mercury Capri kit. So when he gave this to me, I thought, heck yeah. But with this kit, I've never had the glass for it. So I'm looking at this Mustang, and I thought, hey, it's got the same windows in it and everything. So I could use the mirrors out of this kit. The glass, it's the same thing. The only thing I'm disappointed with this car is they got the fenders wrong. They have, see how the Mustang has a flare in the fender? And it's a flat fender with a flare. The Capri, looking at it, has like a flare this way, and then the model has an additional flare. That additional flare is not supposed to be there. The curved fenders like that, that's normal. That's how they're supposed to be. I got a real one-to-one sitting on the other side of the garage over here, my summertime toy. And yeah, so the fenders are not supposed to look like that. So I started filing this one down. And it does file down pretty good compared to that side. So I figure I'll get it filed down good enough and maybe put some putty on it or something, smooth it out and go from there. But this is a project I want to get on here someday. I just think it'd be kind of cool looking because, like I say, this is something you just don't see ever. I saw one other kit. I think it was down at the Detroit model show. I saw one of these and somebody built one in yellow, and I thought, ooh, there's another little Capri model. So that's the only one other than this one I saw. So that's all I got for you guys. So I gotta get my water pump, my computer fixed, and yeah. So if you guys are in Bay City, go check out that model show they got going on this weekend, and stop by your Walmart and see what they got down there for you. They may have some models left over. I didn't see no big rigs down there because I thought, man, last time they had the semis and the trailers, they were like $24. I thought, man, that's a pretty good deal. So other than that, I'm going to wrap this one up. Like I say, just a quick update, little stash ads here. And I'll tell you about that show coming up this weekend. So that was kind of cool. One of them kind of close to me, right in my backyard. It's like 20 minutes from here, 25, maybe 30. Let's go 30. It's wintertime. So other than that, I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out the channel. And hey, if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can follow along on future builds and all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next build. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Alright, we'll see if this thing makes some noise today. Oh yeah, I hear the clicky, clicky, click, click. Yeah, she needs to be replaced.